What's going on, gamers? Today we're going to be jumping into Diablo 2 Resurrected, and I'll be going over the best place to farm loot early on and how you can make your journey a little bit easier by grabbing some great gear, gold and rare items, and of course some runes early on in your game. So if that interests you, stay tuned. What's coming up next? Welcome back, all you guys and girls. As always, for all things gaming, for all things Xbox, why not hit that subscribe and bell icon? I'll bring you all the latest and greatest in content, but for today I'm here to show you what I believe is probably the best early game farming spot available, and also can work very well into late game. Now don't forget, Diablo 2 is a remaster, so a lot of people may already know about this, especially the veterans, but for those new beginning players, this will definitely help you, and may well make it a lot easier for you to complete the game. So the main thing you're going to want to be is at Act 1 and have unlocked the Black Marsh waypoint. So what you're going to do is fast travel there. Now you'll have needed to unlock this by playing a little bit of the game and by doing a few of the quests, but you will be doing this and it's something you will definitely do as you play the game. Another prerequisite is that you've found and have activated the Mouldy Tomb in the Stony Fields, which can also be found in Act 1. Now what we're going to be doing here is farming a unique boss inside the Forgotten Tower, as well as some of the tougher and rarer enemies inside, that all have a chance to drop some absolutely great loot. Just by running this on normal difficulty, you can easily gear your character up and make yourself a lot of gold along the way by selling off the items you just don't want. Now the Forgotten Tower itself is found in the Black Marsh, and again the map is randomly generated, so sometimes it will be in different locations. Just have a little look around until you find it. Once inside, I would definitely say fight as many enemies as you can, but you don't have to fight all of them. Definitely take on some of the tougher, the yellows and the blues, as they have a greater chance of dropping really nice loot for yourself. But you definitely don't have to take them all on, just make your way through, as you're going to be making your way through 5 levels. Once you've completed the 4th level and have made your way to the 5th, you're going to be finding yourself encountering the Countess, and she's a unique boss who will net you some really nice runes. One of the easiest places to get them in the game, and definitely worth your time early game and even late game, as you can get some great stuff from them. Now I believe the first time you complete the quest, you'll net yourself 1 to 3. After that you can get yourself between 1 and 2, I believe. If I'm wrong, chuck it in the comments, but that's all I've found so far. But again, we're going to be farming this area and we're going to be farming her, so you'll be able to get these very often. Also, these runes can be made into rune words, which can be really strong and make your game a lot easier. I'll be doing a complete fresh guide on that further down the line, but trust me, doing this farm definitely has a lot of benefits going for it if you're trying to build up your character. Now one thing to note as well is that you can get better runes by farming different difficulties, so if you're not just doing it on standard, you will net yourself some better rewards if you're doing it on the higher difficulty levels, meaning this can be a great place to farm even if you're a veteran player. Now to refarm this as much as you want, all you're going to do is save and quit out. It's nice and easy, it's going to make sure you've saved your progress and you're going to go straight back to the main menu. From here what you're going to do is start it up again. This will jump you straight back in at your base camp. Nice and easy, you're going to walk straight back up to the waypoint marker and bop straight back to Black Marsh. From here, rinse and repeat. You're going to go back to the Forgotten Tower, which, like I said, it may be really easy to find, it may take a little while as it is randomly generated again, but once you've done that, you're going to go inside and rinse and repeat again, farm some of the tougher enemies, get yourself some nice loot, and of course grab yourself those runes from the Countess once you've made it to her again. In general, for early game, I've found this definitely nets you the best loot. You can find some really nice rare items, you can find yourself some charms, you can find yourself some absolutely amazing weapons, and of course those runes, which can be quite difficult to get in other places. So do this as many times as you can, as much as you want to, and then sell off whatever you don't want to by going back to your base camp, selling it all off at the traders and keeping the stuff you want. Of course you don't get that much inventory space, so chuck whatever you need to in your chest, as you may well use it further down the line, or you may want to upgrade it a little bit with those rune words. Also, another thing you might want to do on your travels to actually the Forgotten Tower, a lot of times there'll be elite enemies or ones that you want to take on, so if you come across them on your journeys, take them on as well. With this, I found I was able to make a lot of gold early game and gear myself up and make things a little bit easier for venturing forward to those other acts. Right, well you guys and girls, I hope that's helped a few of you out. I'm sure this is nothing new to a lot of you, but maybe for some of you beginners or for people that are struggling with their builds or just struggling in general to gear up, this may well help you out. As always guys and girls, I'll be bringing out a lot of content on Diablo as well as a lot of Xbox games, so if that interests you, hit that subscribe bell. But for today, take care I'll see you all next day.